World number 32, Brandon Nakashima with us at our Tennis Channel BetMGM desk. B-Knox, good to see you.
Good to see you too, thank you.
Great win out there today. Kaboli's been playing some great tennis, hard courts and on clay. Took him out in straight sets. Another great serving day for you.
Yeah, it was overall a good day for me. With all parts of my game. I felt pretty comfortable out there, and like you said, he's been playing some good tennis, so really happy with the win.
Everyone feels a little bit different about the altitude. It helps some parts of their game. Some other parts are a little bit of a struggle. Where does it fall for you?
I mean, when I first started on the tour, everyone told me that Madrid I can do really well. And up until this point, I kind of didn't really believe them. But yeah, now I feel like my game suits the conditions here really well, with my serve and, being aggressive out there. So I'm feeling more and more comfortable with every match.
Have you had to make any technical adjustments because of the altitude?
Honestly, not so much. Yeah, we just kind of been sticking with, what we've been doing the past couple months, and so far it's been working out well.
You had a great run in Houston, made the semifinals over there. Different clay, claim over to Europe, couple of early losses, but things have really moved around. When you do have early losses, you have a little bit of time to work on stuff. What have you worked on the last few weeks that's coming into play here?
Yeah, I think just overall getting used to the European clay courts. Working on little parts of my game, whether it's my forehand or my serve. I think we've like you said, we've had a lot of time over here in Europe after a couple first round losses. So we got to Madrid early here, was able to prepare really well, and yeah, we're happy with how it's going so far.
We always talk about it, the green clay in the U.S. versus the red clay in Europe, but it would be great to get a player's perspective on, for you, what do you feel are the biggest differences between the two?
Honestly, I think the clay in Europe, it's a little bit easier with the movement, with the sliding. And also the surface, I mean, maybe not here in Madrid, but overall it's a little bit more slower as opposed to the clay courts in the U.S. It's a little bit more faster surface, not bouncing as high. And, with my game, I just try to, serve well out there, play aggressive, and, we're happy with how it's going so far.
You've been adapting great, my man. You're right around your career high ranking. You're 32. You've been as high as 31. Will be the first time that you're seated at a Grand Slam, hopefully at Roland Garros. That must have been a big goal. What's sort of the next target for you?
Yeah, I mean, being seeded at all these tournaments, I think, is super important, especially with a player like me, not to have to face, some of the top guys in the early rounds. And, yeah, obviously the goals at the beginning of the year was try to be seeded for Indian Wells in Miami, and I was able to do that kind of at the last minute. And, next goals were try to be seeded at these Grand Slams, French Open, Wimbledon coming up. So hopefully we're able to lock those in and have some good results there.
A lot of great players here at the 1,000 level. I know you fancy your chances against a lot of them. You're into the round of 16 now. Take on the winner of Cerundolo and Medvedev. How do you feel, self-belief-wise, going even further into the business end of this tournament?
Yeah, obviously the confidence, grows with every match. Like you said, I feel like I have a great shot against anyone out there. Both of those guys have been playing some good tennis the last couple of weeks, so it's going to be interesting to see who all have to play. But whoever it's going to be, I think it's going to be a tough match, and I'm looking forward to it.
First Sunday of this event, it's sort of halfway through. Have you been taking in the Spanish culture at all while you've been here?
Honestly, not so much yet. I mean, we've been working every day, on the practice court and the matches. I mean, we've been having some good foods at night. I love the Spanish food here.
What have you been getting? Honestly,
a lot of tapas. The ham here is amazing, and we've been going to kind of the same restaurants the last few nights to keep the routines going.
Good. Make sure you try the ham at Rafa's at Tatel.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
You got to give it a shot. All right.
Yeah.
Great job today. Get some rest, and best of luck, B.
Thank you very much.